Greetings, my human friends. This is again Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. In my last video, I have explained to you the interconnection between electromagnetic fields and sound waves. In this particular case, which we are concerned about, is the interaction of those two forces in a human brain which functions as a medium, and the possibilities of this medium, the human brain, to influence its environment by applying this technique. Most people are unaware that they are applying magical spells and techniques during their lifetime without interruption. That means whatever you experience in your life is the outcome of your own electromagnetic and sound wave combination and output. For example, so far, again, this is a revelation for the human masses today by me, nobody has known before, is that the most subtle and finest form of sound is thought. The thought of a human as well as the thought of any other creature living on Earth or in the universe. Wherever is the possibility of a medium of mind, of a medium of, let's say, a human mind or an animal mind, there will also be the fusion or the leading of direction of magnetic energies by force of sound waves. So, if not only the use of sounds, like, for example, you hear my voice right now, but even the use of thoughts can influence the pathway of electromagnetic fields, then you know that you do not necessarily have to express your will by making acoustical sounds, but also you are able to redirect the events around you and generally in the universe simply by applying strong thought waves. The outcome of the event in, let's say, your environment, which is nothing but magnetic fields, depends on the strength of your thought processes and the direction where you send these thought processes. If you have highly intense thoughts, the outcome will be stronger. And if the thoughts you are expressing are based on positive or negative energy, of course, the direction of the magnetic fields will accordingly change. If your thoughts are very powerful and strong, charged with energy, let's say of love, certainly the magnetic field around you will redirect accordingly and will bring you in an environment which matches your intent. And the same, you will be able to observe this on a daily basis anyway. When you put out negative energy and hatred, that's the environment you will find yourself in afterwards. So we're dealing here with two different forms of expression which are based on the same nature. Thought as the subtle form of sound, and sound as I express it, for example, right now, as the more crude way which is thrown out into the universe. Which does not necessarily mean that the one who speaks a word or sings a song has a higher impact than the one who uses his mind in form of thoughts only. Because thoughts, if channeled intentively and forcefully, can have even stronger effects than spoken words. I will give you an example here. I wrote this down. During the puberty puberty times, juveniles experience a quantitative expansion of mind-magnetism, which is also in concert with the acceleration of ultra-low sounds-thinking activity. The outcome of it is, since when you increase the magnetism and increase at the same time the thought processes and are not able to control it at will, you will have an extreme mess, an extreme mix-up of these two forces, and to the outside world there will be some strange occurrences happen. This might be called, or this is generally called by the human population as the poltergeist phenomena. This is the whole reason for it. When you have an expanding magnetic field and at the same time an expanding field of thought processes which are nothing but ultra-low sound waves. So I hope this little video now has given you even more insight into the concerted play of magnetism, which the world is made of, and sound, which is the influencing factor, which can be, of course, being utilized by a human mind. The reason I have not given specific examples, besides some general examples in some videos back, the Song of Freedom and some other sound examples I have given in some videos, of course, which are very positive to charge the human energies and the human magnetic field for the general public. Certainly I have not revealed certain spells or certain chants which can be used by anybody who is an insider of the DNA program. The reason is because if these spells fall into the wrong hands, they can be very damaging to other creatures and the environment. So it's very important that before I reveal some of these deep secrets of the ancient world, I have to make sure that the ones who receive these informations are absolutely sound in mind and intent. This was my message for today. I hope it helped you a little bit to understand that even thought is a powerful sound as well as the spoken word or any other sound a human being is creating at will, because it's based on the same natural law. You, Rudolf of Germany.